Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola. So today we're going to be doing our second day for yoga for back issues, back complaints. So with specific concentration today for herniated disc, lower back issues. So if you do suffer from this condition, then please feel free to join me. But only do what your body will allow you to do. So if there's anything that you feel a sharp pain or discomfort any deeper than a 4 to 6 out of 10, please go gentler into the pose. So today we are going to start lying down on our backs. We're just going to bring the legs at a 90-degree position, reach the hands out long and just slowly come down. We're going to start in a Bananasana. So basically our body is going to become the shape of a banana, or sleeping crescent moon. So we're going to bring either the arms out to cactus or bringing the hands to the elbows, and then as we bring the heels over towards the right side of the body, so towards the right corner of the mat, and then maybe also bring the shoulders over towards the right side too. Now depending on how open your neck and shoulders are, you may want to gaze over towards the left side and breathe. So sleeping crescent moon or Bananasana. Breathe. Shoulders are heavy. Bring a stretch along the shoulders, the side body, side waist, lower back, IT band, maybe the sciatic nerve, maybe all along the left side of the leg. Breathe into the space, letting go. And slowly unwind the arms, reach the hands down towards the hips, and then walk the shoulders back, walk the heels back, and then reach, stretch out. Now when you do this stretch, you may find a tweak in the rib cage, so if you do, just shake out the hips, release the tweak. And I know that's what happens to my body sometimes, so listen in to whatever you need. Inhale as you press the hands back down towards the hips, and then maybe walk the heels over towards the left corner of the mat, and then bring the shoulders back, maybe holding on to opposite elbows, different way that you did before, and then gaze over towards the right. Again, settle back in, feeling a stretch along the shoulders, shoulders stay grounded. Feeling a stretch along the intercostals or muscles of the rib cage. The waist on that right side, the hip, IT band, maybe the sciatic nerve. Maybe feeling that all the way down the side of your leg towards your heel. Breathe. Letting go, coming into stillness. Again, release the arms, sweep the hands down to the hips, press into the hands and bring the shoulders back to center, and then walking the heels back to center. Shoulders come away from the ears, hands ground down as you bring both heels in towards the glutes. Now, if you want to get some extra strength in the thighs, maybe bringing a block in between the thighs. And from here we're going to get heavy in the heels, tuck the pelvis to the earth, as you engage the glutes, protecting the lower back. Engage the thighs and lift up, coming into bridge or Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Now in our first bridge, we're going to keep the hips in line with the torso. So we create a line from the shoulders down to the knees. Neck extends long, not dumping. Just grounded in the shoulders, weights in the shoulders, not in the neck. Breathe. Engaging those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into the thighs. Strengthening the hips and thighs. Breathe. Slowly, slowly, slowly come down. One vertebrae at a time. Again, inhale, this time get heavy in the heels, curl the toes up. And this time as we start to tuck the pelvis, engage the thighs and glutes, lifting the hips up, float the arms overhead, grounding the hands against the earth, and breathe. And then slowly as you start to come down, float the arms back down, slowly as you go. And this time keeping the block in between the thighs, press the hands down, tuck the pelvis to the earth, engage the glutes, engage the thighs, curl up the toes, and this time we're going to pulse. So squeeze into the block when you reach the top and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Release the block to the side. And we're just going to bring the knees back in towards the chest. We're going to rotate the knees one way. And rotate the knees the other way. So as you can feel, we're massaging out the lower back, sacral spine. Breathe. And then slowly plant the heels back down. Nice long deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So keeping the hips heavy, we're going to float the right foot over the left thigh, coming into reverse pigeon. So again, this really helps that lower back, which will strengthen the lower back and strengthen the core. Maybe press the right hand into the right inside of the knee. Flex the feet. So feeling that opening in the hip, this is really good for sciatica, lower back issues. If you want to go deeper, flex the left foot and bring the knee in level with the hip, linking the hands over the hamstring or behind the knee. Gentle pressure maybe on that right elbow into the thigh as you feel that opening in the hip. Keeping the flex in both feet. Left knee in line with the left hip. Maybe link the hands over the shin. Shoulders stay back and down, neck extends long, and breathe. Feel into the space. And then slowly, slowly float the heel back down. Swap sides. So bringing the right heel in towards the glute as the left foot floats over the right thigh this time. Again, same thing as on the other side. So bringing the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Gentle pressure here, not forcing, flexing the feet. And then maybe if you want to go deeper, bring the right knee level with the hip, flex the foot and link the hands over the hamstring or behind the knee. keeping the knee in line with the hip. Maybe gentle pressure on that left elbow as you push out the thigh, feeling that lovely opening in the hip on that left side. Or again, if you want to go deeper, link the hands over the shin. Keeping the flex in both feet. And breathe. And slowly, lower the right leg down, uncross the leg. Again, bring the knees back in towards the chest, rotating the knees one way. Massaging out the lower back, sacral spine. And then rotate the other way. Raising the right arm overhead, roll over onto that right side into a fetal position. Straighten out the legs and then roll over onto your tummy. So we're going to start in Sphinx. So pressing the hands down, elbows underneath the shoulders or a little bit forwards if that feels uncomfortable. Neck extends, long gaze in between the hands, pressing the hands down, engage the glutes to protect the lower back as you press into the feet. So this pose is also good for suppressing appetite. Breathe in here. And then slowly lower down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, elbows stay tight to the rib cage. We're going to press into the feet, inhale, come up to baby cobra. Neck extends long, engage the glutes. Exhale, come back down. You can either come back up to baby cobra or coming into full cobra as you straighten out the arms with a micro bend in the elbows. Engage the glutes, shoulders pull back. Exhale, come back down. And then from here, again you can do the same thing again, baby cobra, listening to your body. Exhale, back down. Or what we can do now is we're going to come into locust, really good for that herniated disc. We're going to inhale as we press the feet and knees down to the earth. Hands press down. Inhale, extend through the neck, raising the shoulders. Pulling the shoulders back towards each other to engage the glutes. Breathe. Exhale, release. Inhale, you can come up to the same pose into locust, half locust, Savasana. Or you can reach the hands back as you raise the hands, keeping the legs grounded to the earth, neck extends long. Engage the glutes, breathe. Exhale, release. So if you want to go a little bit deeper, engage the legs. Raise the legs off the earth and float the arms back. Neck extends long, breathe in here. And slowly bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, curl under the toes, and come up through tabletop. So knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, spread out the fingers like a starfish. You can have the hands underneath the shoulders or at mat distance apart if you have shoulder issues. 4 fingers point to 12 o'clock, curl the fingers, feeling the pads of the fingertips and knuckles of the palms of the hands. Inhale as you drop the pelvis, gaze up, shoulders pull back. Exhale, round in, taking your time, really slowing it down today to our stretching cat. Inhale, drop the pelvis. Starting to wake up the spine as you gaze up, shoulders pull back. not dumping here. A lovely Bittilasana or cow pose. And then exhale one vertebrae at a time as you round back in. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round into that stretching cat. Ardha Madrasana. Gaze towards the thighs or the abdomen. 3 more, following your own flow, your own pace, your own breath. And last one, we're going to curl under the toes. Press into the hands, walking the hands 1 inch or 2 further forward, and then shift the hips up. Coming into our first downward facing dog, and we're just going to pedal out the feet. Now when we're pedaling out the feet, keeping a micro bend in the knee, in the leg that's straightening. So not overexerting the back of the knee. Breathe into the space. Adho Mukha Savanasana. And then coming into stillness. And breathe. And then from here we're going to step the left foot forwards. So from here, press the hands down, nice bend in that left knee, micro bend in the right leg, planting the right foot down to a 45-degree position, and then cup the fingers to the earth, not putting stress on the fingers, shoulders pull back, gaze forwards, reach the hands forwards, and coming up to Warrior One. So nice bend in that front knee, engage the inner thighs to protect the knees. Micro bend in that right knee, and then raise the arms overhead. Shoulders pull back and down, tuck in the chin, reaching the crown up tall. Nice tall straight spine. Hips are facing forwards. So again, you should be able to feel that in that right side of the lower back. And this is really good also for suppressing appetite. So feeling that healthy spine. Breathe into the space. And then slowly, slowly, slowly float the hands back down. Pivot on that right foot, take the left foot to meet the right, and pedal out. And then this time we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. Pivot on the left foot this time to a 45-degree position. Nice bend in that right knee this time. Cup the hands to the earth, not putting pressure on the hands, you're using the core. Open the heart, gaze forwards as you reach forwards and slowly, slowly come up. So again, tuck the chin, crown extends tall, nice tall straight spine, hips face forwards, engaging the inner thighs to protect the knee, micro bend in that left leg, nice big bend in that front knee. You should be able to see your big toe. The knee is not protruding the ankle. Shoulders pull back and down. Feel that lovely core engagement here and breathe. 5 breaths. Slowly, slowly float the hands back down. Pivot on the left foot, step the right foot back to meet the left, and pedal it out. And slowly, slowly come down to the knees. The knees are hip distance apart. And slowly, slowly come back to sit on your heels. So in hero pose or virasana. So from here, seated in hero, we're going to maybe hold on to opposite elbows or reverse prayers. We bring the palms together, now but only if the palms are together. If not, then hold on to opposite elbows. So pressing the hands together. Now making small tweaks here. We're going to pull the shoulders back and down, grow tall in the spine, tuck in the pelvis, and notice how that changes the pose. So even though we're not moving, we're engaged here. Breathe. Slowly release the hands. Inhale, raise the hands up overhead. Exhale, the hands down through heart center. Now we're going to come into our lovely camel pose or ustrasana. So again, this is really good for that lower back and herniated disc. So we're going to come up onto our knees. Knees are hip distance apart. So we're going to tuck the toes under, so we're going a bit gentler on the knees. You can fold over your mat if you need extra cushioning underneath your mat, or if you don't have two yoga mats like I do. And then from here we're going to do one side, then the other. Or actually we're going to start with doing the hands come just on to the tops of the glutes. And then we're going to open the heart, shoulders pull back, elbows come towards together, press the hips forwards, and maybe either tucking the chin or arching back, and breathe. Slowly, slowly come back up, reach the arms up overhead, pressing the hands against that invisible wall as the shoulders pull back and down, tucking the chin. And then exhale, you can either come back to the same position or do one side as you bring the left hand down to the left heel and reach the right hand over. Pressing the hips forwards, breathe. Inhale, slowly, slowly come back up, press the hands forwards. And then exhale, take the right hand to the right heel and reach the left hand back, pressing the hips forwards, engagement in the glutes, and breathe. Slowly, slowly come back up, hands press forwards and up. Exhale as you reach the hands forwards as far as you can go and coming into puppy pose, resting on the forehead. Breathing here, giving yourself a little mini break. And then slowly, slowly walk the hands back up. So we're going to repeat that again. So starting off in equal balance, pressing the hips forwards, toes are curled under, engage the glutes. Hands come to the tops of the glutes. Inhale as you open the chest, bringing the elbows back towards each other, start to arch back and gaze back. Breathe. Pressing the hips forwards. Slowly, slowly come up. Full rotation with the left arm as you float the left arm back towards the left heel and reach the right hand up. Pressing the hips forwards, breathe. Inhale, float back up, both hands reach up, pressing your hands against that invisible wall. And as you exhale, pressing the hips forwards, engaging the glutes, bring the right hand down to the right heel and reach the left arm back. Breathing here. Slowly, slowly come back up. Both hands reach up, pressing against that invisible wall. And this time we're going to bring the knees out wide, mat distance apart. We're going to walk the hands forwards, resting down on your forehead and finishing in child's pose. So again, you feel that lovely opening in the lower back, the hips, the shoulders, letting go. Maybe resting on one ear or the other, whatever works for you today, as we settle into stillness. And let go. And then maybe if you were resting on one ear, swapping over to the other, and breathe. Slowly, slowly float the hands back up. Swing the legs around. And just take the legs out long as we finish in Dandasana today. So hands come to either sides of the hips. Flex the toes towards the nose. Again, tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. Stacking shoulders over the rib cage over the pelvis. Just giving ourselves a little energy boost to seal off our practice today. Breathing here. And then slowly coming into a nice easy seat position, whatever that is for you, listening to your body. Hands come to heart center, grow tall, shoulders pull back, tuck in the chin. May the light in me honor and support the light within you. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. So if you do have back issues, please let me know how this particular flow went for you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Please enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Namaste.